Hi there, Motor Rider World fans. Welcome to Yamaha's brand new XSR900. We collected this bike a couple of days ago and we are putting it to the test. First up is a road test. We're going to be doing track as well, which will feature later on in this video. But out on the road, a fantastic bike. It's got all the creature comforts that you could want, being the cruise control. It's a nice, comfy riding position. You sit snugly in the bike, so it's got a low seat height for people with short legs like myself. But the riding position is comfortable. It's sporty yet comfy. You can spend a whole day riding this bike in the saddle and it won't affect your arms or your arse. I mean, the lights are fantastic as well. I've done a bit of night riding at night, obviously, and the lights are brilliant. The LED lights are fantastic. LED indicators, LED tail light. The tail light is so awesome. It sits here on the rear just snugly underneath. The little sort of the standard tidy or the standard number plate bracket is a bit of an eyesore. But I mean, that's the first thing I would cut off. Maybe add a nice little seat cowl on here. Maybe like a belly pan cowl as well. And then a little fly screen or something to match the colors, because this blue is fantastic. It matches my kit. It matches my helmet. My brand new Scorpion R1 Air helmet down to the T. And also my brand new Mass Sports leathers, my custom leathers, which you'll see later on in the videos out on the track. Suspension wise, the front suspension is very good. Look, the rear is a bit plain and basic, but for this kind of bike, it's well suited. You know, the front suspension, it's you can adjust it, so that's quite nice. It looks good as well, more importantly than anything. And the brakes are fantastic. So up front, you've got your normal Nissan brakes, but same on the rear, and then you've got your Brembo pump, your Brembo master cylinder up here at the front end on your front brakes. Power wise, I mean, more than sufficient power. Out on the road, you know, it's got a lot of torque from that triple motor, 93 Newton meters, so you can just ride it through the silky smooth 6-speed gearbox. And the quick shifter and auto blip, which is standard, is also silky smooth. I absolutely love going up and down through the gearbox on this brilliant machine. Fuel consumption has been good. Look, this is a bike you don't ride slowly, you ride it like you stole it. A 14 litre fuel tank according to Yamaha, and it does empty quite quickly. But I mean, you can't put a price on that. You can't put a price on fun, and that's what this bike is about. It's fun. It's got the modern retro styling. You know, people are saying, yeah, but you know, its competitors, much like the KTM 890 Duke, and your Triumph Street Triple, the new 765 RS, you know, have got a little bit more features, a little bit more power, a little bit more bang for buck. And that's not what this bike's aimed at. You know, you've got the MT-09 for that. This bike has got that sort of modern retro styling, and it's all put together in a nice modern package. And you know, out on the road, it really is amazing fun. Everything works well. It handles brilliantly. There's not a lot of wind, as you would expect from a naked bike, a raw naked bike like this. The wind doesn't catch you a lot, and it's just a really nice place to be. The riding modes, the traction control come in very handy. The ABS works like a treat, although it doesn't interfere all the time, only when you need it to. You know, much like your parents, you know, giving you a hard time, but at the end of the day, they just let you do it and get on with it. So yeah, I'm really impressed with this bike. Retail price, just under 220,000 Rand, so a lot of money, but not a lot of money nowadays. And for a truly unique bike that stands out, that takes you back sort of to the 1980s, the mid to early 1980s. I think it's going to be a fan favorite, definitely amongst riders. And yeah, I truly love a triple. There is nothing better than a triple. So yeah, enough about the road, enough about me blabbering on about how good the bike is on the road. Let's see how good it is out at Red Star Raceway. So what an amazing day out on the track on Yamaha's brand new XSR900. The triple we've all been waiting for. Man, you've got to love a triple. I absolutely fell in love from the moment I started this motorcycle. So based heavily on Yamaha's MT-09, the infamous MT-09, the much loved MT-09, a bike I absolutely love, is Yamaha's XSR900. It's sort of got that modern retro feel to it. I love the slant and the tailpiece. It's got that old cafe racer retro sort of styling. It reminds me a little bit of the old Slingshot 1100 Suzukis. So really like that. 193 kilos weight. Not a light bike by any means, but not a heavy bike. You've got just over 117 horsepower, 93 newton meters of torque. That's where this bike comes into its own, is the torque. 93 newton meters. It's really good fun. It really is. The electronics, a very simple package. It's got a nice, clear, tiny little TFT dash, but all the information is on there. All the information you could want or need. It's got cruise control, which is quite handy for out on the road, and obviously you've got your riding modes, you've got your traction control, which you can turn off. Unfortunately, the ABS, you cannot turn it off, so you can't sort of slide it in, have a little bit of supermoto fun, but you know, that's a little gripe that I've got. The biggest gripe so far on a bike that I really enjoy and I fell in love with is that exhaust. It's a little bit of an eyesore. To me, you know, after thrashing it around here, it does look a little bit better. It's got that sort of blue-purple tint to it. But, you know, they could have put a cover on there, like a little belly pan, something to cover that up. Other than that, yeah, a fantastic day out on the track. The bike was fabulous. It handles superbly well. Even the standard Bridgestone S22s, you know, they were good. It's not what they're made for, but, you know, they handled perfectly well. It is a brilliant bike. I really wish someone would take one of these, put some clip-on handlebars, a fairing kit, and you've got yourself a Moto 2-esque motorbike that you can have oozes and oozes of fun on.